Harry and Meghan are under pressure by petition of the people of Sussex to have their titles removed. Susanna Cherwin-Wade on Twitter said, "Harry and Meghan under pressure by petition. The people of Sussex have organised a petition to remove their titles. I live in the county of Sussex, southeast Crawley, which is 15 minutes away from Gatwick Airport. This part makes me laugh. Harry and Meghan have come under media attention." In response to the post by Susanna, one Twitter user commented, "I've been banging on about this for some time actually. Why should the Duke and Duchess of Sussex keep a title when they don't represent or support Sussex in any way?" Another stated, "Their titles were a wedding gift from Her Majesty the Queen, so would King Charles remove them? Likewise, with Harry's title of Prince, he was born to that, so would King Charles remove it? I live in Sussex. I'd rather that King Charles instructed that they do not use their titles at all and use the family surname instead." Moreover, Professor Cele Otnes, co-author of Royal Fever, has suggested that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are likely laying low as they catch up on their lives in the US. She said, "I don't think Americans care that much about their brand," adding, "This is likely heightened by their lack of connection to the royal family." She continued, "We Americans might all be experiencing a bit of fatigue with the royal story after all of the Queen's coverage." It's reported that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are plotting a year-long thaw in relations with the rest of the royal family, but not until Harry's contentious memoir is out of the way and the couple's hotly awaited Netflix series is premiered. Harry and Meghan had hoped to reconcile with the Queen next year, but were never able to do so. They've been called arrogant and deluded for thinking they can slip back into favour after their Oprah Winfrey racism claims and attack on the King's parenting skills. Insiders say Harry and Meghan have always avoided criticising the Queen, but now want to make changes to the memoir and series because both are too critical of the new King and the Queen Consort. The memoir is expected in shops next month, and the Netflix series is thought to have a December release date. In further evidence of their seeking to change tactic, they've also cut ties with aggressive Hollywood PR outfit Sunshine Sachs. Sources told The Sun Harry and Meghan saw the book and docuseries as a way of attacking the royals, one final time before trying to build bridges again. Source also told The Sun next year in 2023 was to be their reconciliation year. The source said, "They've always been careful to not criticise the monarch. They've always tried to be respectful to the Queen. But the Queen has now died and Charles and Camilla are the King and Queen. Clearly this reconciliation attempt would never work if they've been critical of the new monarch, or both." Sources close to the couple had branded the previous 12 months their era of visibility. Royal author Robert Jobson said, "It shows they're a very calculating couple, and yet again their timing is completely misfired. They got it completely wrong by doing Oprah Winfrey when Philip was in hospital just days from death. They got it wrong again with the ridiculous interview with American magazine The Cut just weeks before the Queen died. Now this plot for a year of reconciliation, their timing is appalling as always. It's also completely arrogant because they're assuming they can win back the trust of Harry's father and brother. But the trust has gone forever. Harry and Meghan will never be looked at the same way again. Harry needs to remember he's now dealing with the head of state, not just his father. If they disrespect the King, they're not only disrespecting the man, but also the institution. Insiders agree that any public attack on the King could now be fatal for any reconciliation. Mr. Jobson added, "As a dad, Charles will always love his son, but as a king, he just can't trust him."